Who do I look at, you or the camera? My name is Sichawa, the Bakersman. I'm from Pimville, Soweto. I've been skating for 33 now, so I started skating when I was 14. So how long is that? 19 years?
19, yeah.
19 years
19.
skating, yeah. Almost 2 decades. I actually do a whole lot, so I guess like the most obvious one now is that I used to manage this punk band, but now I sing for the punk band and shit. And I fix sneakers, like I do like graphics and shit, edits, shoots. Yeah, I do a lot that progresses this skateboarding culture, if you will, in the hood. You know, yeah. Everything that I do is basically like just involved in skateboarding culture. Was a dude that lives like 2 houses away from my house. His name is Roro. Like, it's just like he was like, I guess, the first rock star type dude like that I ever met. That he was just like doing really wild shit and shit. And he had stolen the skateboard from his cousin, and then I stole it from him and shit. But then obviously he lost interest in it because he was just like throwing heavy house parties and shit. Like at that time, it was house party time, you know, like 14, 15, you know, we were doing
just doing crazy shit.
Wild shit, yeah. So, but I never partaked in that house party shit because I was like fucking loving the skateboarding shit, you know? Yeah. Obviously, I mean, from the hood, you had an HUD, right? Isn't that right? Everyone from the hood had an HUD, you know, the Dion setup. Yeah, but it was a better because like the HUD was like what at that time was like an $80 one, and then there was a 200 rand one. The 200 rand one had like better wheels and it had like bearings and shit, you know. So it was like, yeah, that's my first board. Well, it obviously gonna have to be LBGs. I mean, like not what it looks like now, but like what it was back then. You know, yeah, LBGs used to be really rare. Like I used to be a really good manual skater, whatever. I don't think I can manual anymore now. I don't really focus on that shit. I can like do a manual, but like not like be like a Red Bull Mania skater type vibe. You know what I mean? Not anymore. But that was the best part, like LBG's, like the Labyrinth time. The best part, yeah. SSS started in 2010, so it would be. If we 2022, we'll be 12 years old now. Yeah. Something, it doesn't really seem like work, you know. I mean, even now it's like, even if I'm not doing much, like Triple S still seems like it's alive. You know what I mean? As long as I'm alive, you know, like I think that thing will like keep running forever. So yeah. The June 16 one.
Yeah, June 16.
It's just been like, man, we used to always like. Well, I was like a history student first and foremost. Like I used to love history in school, so like you know, like the whole like how the kids ran from not ran, like how they marched to like through Orlando and all that shit like that, and like we used to skate the spot where like Hector Peterson died and shit like that. So I was like, it has like some sort of like the real 1976 like June 16 spirit in it, where it's like, yo, it's a bunch of black kids like just running down that street and shit, you know what I mean? And it's, well, I mean, like, I don't want to say we're trying to raise awareness that skateboarding is happening in the hood, because it's been happening in the hood. Yeah, like, I don't want to be cheesy, like, yeah, we're trying to raise awareness in skateboarding. We're just trying to have, like, a good time. And, like, I enjoy bombing hills also. So, yeah, like, that's the whole concept. Like, I mean, I had to leave the hood, man, because, well, we got in a fight with the band and shit like that, and I was just like, yo, fuck everybody, like, whatever, I'm just gonna do my shit, you know what I mean? Like, dudes were like more focused on the band. It's like the band in Triple S is like it's one thing, you know. Yeah, it was a pity thing. Like I'm a pity motherfucker. And I was just, but at the same time, like it was really dope that I ended up in town and shit, and met a lot of really dope people. Like stayed at this place called the Drill Hall, and yeah, I met like the One Love Skate Central dudes, and it was like mad sick. Like, and besides, like I've been going to town, you know, like the first time, I think like the first time I skated, we did go to LBG's. And like we made one knee there, and like these were like, oh shit, you niggas ain't got your shoes got holes and shit. Well, here's some sick in shoes. Oh, so that I was like in the hood the one day, and I was like, damn man, how come we ain't got like some shit? And I think I was like what, like 15 or 16. I was like how come we ain't got some shit? Like damn, shoes got holes. Well, and I remember like damn, the last time we went to town, like there was dudes there that like gave us shit. And so then I just started like skating town every weekend, and then me going to town was just like I already knew like town already, but then now it was just like it was a whole beginning of something else, you know what I mean? So yeah. Damn, I've met a lot of like great skateboarding legends, but I mean like when you like greatest dudes that I've met, that's probably would be like one dealer obviously has to be like the first person that I mentioned, you know what I mean? Because like outside of skateboarding, he was like my friend and he helped me out with a lot of shit. And then obviously like we met Andrew Reynolds, I met Phelps, you know what I mean? Like I met Mark Waters, you know what I mean? Those dudes are like, basically I've met all the bosses of skateboarding, you know what I mean? That's like, I'm the boss, whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah.
That's a sick experience.
It was great. It was like taking heroin for the first and last time, and like now that's all I want. I just want to go back there and shit. I don't even talk about like Germany, because we went to Paris and Germany. But I was like, going to Paris is like, damn dude, like that was sick. Like nobody understands you. You're trying to like get a blunt from people like, oh man, and then nobody hears shit you're saying, you know, and it's like that was cool. Like I like a challenge, I guess. You know, and it was pretty sick. Like the McDonald's has beer, you know.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I don't drink anymore, but
let's keep it
perks.
Yeah, but like it was like wow, it was like damn, it was dope. Like it was really really sick, and like the city is so big. Like we try to walk to like the end of the city, because I can skate from like the end of Jozi to the beginning of Jozi, but there we tried, man. Like it does not end. It's huge. I'm a city kid. I love the city. Yeah. It would have to be that skate rock tour. Like I ended up being an alcoholic because of that tour. For sure. Like I don't like to blame, but I would like, yo, if I had to trace like how I ended up being an alcoholic, was because of that shit. It was mad fun, dude. Like it was mad fun. Like was it the first time I hit a handrail? Let me think. No, it wasn't. The first time I hit a handrail was when I crashed my car, and then one was like, if you can get a photo on this handrail, I'll give you like $1,000. And then I did a crooks on this handrail, and I sent them the photo like, yo, I just did a crooks on this handrail. And then they used that photo for Nisu ad. But like the Thrasher tour was like obviously like any kid's dream, like to any skater kid's dream, like to go on the Thrasher tour, you know. Pretty sick. Oh shit, put me on the spot right now. So obviously gonna have to be my kids, man. Like Nolo, you know, like Showtime, Skinny, Nolly Coast. Who else? Like Blue also is a really good skater. Yes, also like I mean the list goes on. I just like watched any of the Skate Society videos. Like those are the kids that like, yo, I fuck with those kids. Yeah. Basic Anton Dixon. Damn, I don't know. It's just, I guess it was like Neil Hughes and one leader. Like when I was like frequency, like remember I was telling you that I didn't like start going to town when I was a kid. I'd always find them there, and they would always be playing game and skate together, and I always join in. And they never used to know how to skate switch at the time, so they would always play switch, and then I'd be like, nah, do the tricks, nigga. I'll learn. Like maybe it took me like 2-3 weeks, then I was like I could like do like all my switch is basically like because of those two dudes, you know what I mean? And it's like then it's like obviously the first time I went to Cape Town, and Neil Hughes is just like, I was just partying with him like a lot, you know what I mean? Because he's just like a party dude. He's like the happiest dude like ever, like you ever would have met like in your life. Like he didn't think too much about like what's going on, and he's just like, yo man, you skate nigga, what? Yo, let's have a good time nigga. You know what I mean? He didn't think too much. Yeah, you know, it's always the good people that have to die. You know, it's crazy. I mean, the past, it was me and my friends, you know, like doing our shit, but like, you know, like everybody grows up and everybody has to do what they do, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like the essence of what skate society always was, because like even when I started alone, and then like I found these dudes, and it's like, and I basically found them like by doing games of skates every Saturday in the hood, like here and there. Then when those games of skates stopped, that's when like I got calls like, yo man, what's up? Is no skateboarding, game of skate today, no game of skate today, get a call from there. And I was like, well, I'm gonna go skate town, and they're like, okay, well, we'll come with you. And then after like that skate session, it's like, yo, so what are we doing next week? I'm like, well, I'm still gonna go skate. And it's like, then that's how like we became a crew. Like it was like the dudes that would frequent like the game of skate that I used to like hold and shit. So like even now it's still the same thing where like I just find like really rad skaters, you know what I mean? Like I'm always like on the internet like watching like, yo damn, this kid's good. Or I'm always like at like the skate park and shit, I'm like, oh damn, like this kid, like, cause I like just like the way I guess like one dealer saw what he saw in me, like, cause I wasn't good. Like there was another homie that I used to skate with a lot, like when I was coming up. His name was Kanye. He was way better than me, but like ones chose to put me on because he saw it, like, no man, like your shit's gonna be something one day. Well, so that's how I also like view like skateboarders. Like I don't go for like the best skateboarder at the skate park. I go for the one that I can see like, nah, you just need a little nudge here and there, and it's like, yo, you know, like you're gonna be something one day for sure. Yeah. We don't do collabs. Worst birthday gift. I don't think I ever had like people that cared about me that much to give me gifts. So I don't give gifts. I don't get gifts. Yeah. 29. Let me just check what's my favorite emoji at this point in time. Favorite emoji would be. It seems like it's the crying. No, it's the handshake face. Either the crying emoji or the handshake emoji. One of those two. Yeah. It sucked.
Fair.
The podium, like I said, man, like I always see beauty in things that other people don't see, you know. So I'm just like, yo, one of the things I'm trying to do like next year is also like work some shit out at the podium and shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like do some proper. Y'all niggas at the podium, if you guys are watching this, y'all need to just you go to the hardware store and you ask them to give you a pre-mixed concrete. You don't have to mix it for yourself. Just, yo, look, can I get the pre-mixed concrete, the one that they use for, and then you explain to them, the one that they use for the storm drain. No. Like, oh, okay, cool. And they'll give you that shit, and then shit go and chip. Yeah, that's a secret, man. That like, don't know why people don't share these things with y'all. You know, like it's really weird. It's whack, actually. It's whack, like how niggas don't want to share the information. It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Okay, nah, thank you guys. This was a really rad interview.
Yeah,
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I was doing these things called I was doing these games of skate every Friday where like you'd win like $200 and shit, and then like 10, 15 people would come, whatever, but it was just like I was just trying to create a vibe, you know what I mean? I've always been about a vibe, like I've always like all the things that I've made in skateboarding is things that I've always wanted to be part of, not really like making them or creating them. I just wanted to be like part of it and just be like one of the random kids. But unfortunately, like, I guess I'm like the father of skateboarding in that sense, which is really boring, like at times and tiring, you know.
Yeah.